This area of the garden is the bit that people say reminds them of Heligan in Cornwall. Here we are in March, so it's a very windy, cold day, so it just goes to show how evergreen the garden is really. This particular bit here is much the same on Christmas Day and than it is in August, and in August it actually is embellished by lots of flowers and whatever. But the thing we've tried to do here is we've got a really hardy exotic garden here, so it's not what we call a girls' blouse garden that we dig up and put into polytunnels. This is a garden that stays out all the year round, and as I say, we're halfway through March. This is what it looks like. As we go along, we'll see some of the bamboo canes and some of the giant. This is the largest leaf bamboo you can grow in temperate climates outside the tropics, and it's the Indocalamus. Up here we've got some of the Trachycarpus, very looks like they've been here for longer than the 9 years or 8 years that they've been here. They've got the lovely seeds. I kind of like, in some ways I like to take the seeds and grow them on, but other ways they look like giant bunches of grapes, and they look fantastic. In May they obviously are big yellow flowers. Moving along, we've got the New Zealand plant Dianella, which is the only plant that actually on open days have actually had things stolen, because after the flowers you get these incredible massive sort of earring sized purple round sort of containers, and they are actually at the end of an open day I came along and found that sort of 15 or so of them had actually gone, but generally other than that the public are very, very well behaved in here. But bearing in mind it's a really low rainfall, as I say, in this area, we're surprised that things do as well as they do. Up here we've got the Pseudopanax crassifolia. Crazy thing. Some people say on open days, you know, are they dead? Or another lady said, is that all they do? You know, and I said, you know, what do you want to do, a song and a dance? But I'm quite happy with them doing that. Now along here is one of the great wonders of nature, because we installed this 25 or 30 ton rock walkway, and here are all the self-sown ferns. Now this is before the current years, so these are sort of last year's leaves, which just sometimes need a bit of tidying up, but soon we're going to get this year's on top of that, so we'll be well pleased. I always go around and cut off these dead leaves. It sort of annoys me. You can see a little bit of a glimmer in there of the new fronds just ready to come out. Here we've got a mass of fascicularias and black grasses, and I call this the Rolls Royce of ferns, the Lechnum chilense. Under here we've got some more of these ferns in all their glory, and up here we've got more pods on the Trachycarpus fortunii, which are the seed pods. They give a nice rustic look. Here we've got a slight problem as far as the bamboo goes, in the way that it's sort of bullying the tree ferns and generally creating mayhem. It's starting to come through the rock walkway, but it's one of those things where we're trying to keep it as natural looking as possible.